Welcome. So we're going to answer this question before us. It says the graph of the relation this has endpoint here. So we need to be able to look at a square root graph and be able to read off the endpoint. You know that the way you read off the endpoint is looking at what is underneath the square root graph, underneath the square root rather, 8 minus 4x, setting that equal to 0 and then solving. And the reason why this is true is because we know that whatever is underneath this square root has to be greater than or equal to 0 in order for it to work. So by doing this, we're finding where the graph is beginning. So, all right, what is this going to be? Negative 4x is equal to negative 8. That means x is going to be equal to 2. So x equals 2 is where it's first going to begin. And then you just read off this. This means that the y endpoint, the y value of the endpoint will be negative 1. So that means it's going to be 2, negative 1, which is a. So just make sure you can think through why this is happening. Do not use your CAS for this question. So if I come over here for a second, and if I drew this on with my CAS, and I try to find the minimum, menu, analyze, minimum, it actually doesn't work. See how it kind of freaks out a bit? Like it just does not work. You cannot use your CAS to find the minimum of a square root graph. So you just need to know that you need to know how to do this by hand. What you could do is you could go menu, trace, graph trace, and then go, all right, when x is equal to 2, what is it? And it's 2, negative 1, so there it is right there. But you just need to know how to do this by hand. All right, I'll see you in the next one.